You know, one of the best dinners you could ever have is a freshly cooked warm bowl of pasta.
Ooh, I love pasta. Jill has the best pasta recipes out there.
Her pastas are definitely not as good as Michelle's.
All fake news. If we're talking about pasta, Melania will knock all of your wives out of the ballpark.
Whoa, that sounds kind of violent, Donnie.
Oh, shut up, Towers. You know what I mean.
What kind of pasta do y'all like the most, though? I fuck with lasagna and ravioli heavy.
Those are some top-tier choices, and I love those too. But you can never go wrong with a home-style baked mac and cheese.
We're talking about real pasta, Towers, none of that kiddie shit. If you're not eating gnocchi or a steaming bowl of tomato basil penne, then you're lost.
Real pasta, you say, Donnie? Jill makes the realest pasta you'll ever see.
And what kind of fucked up concoction does she make, huh, Joseph?
I don't know how she does it, but she makes me mini ABCs and 1, 2, 3s pasta with meatballs and chips. But it's not over with that. She even wraps it in a tortilla for me, and I have a pasta burrito. It tastes like it was made straight from Italy.
Wow, that sounds and looks like it was made straight from a deformed can of Chef Boyardee from the border of Mexico next to my wall.
Oh no, Joey. Has your wife really been microwaving you Chef Boyardee and calling it her recipe?
Wait, what? No, that's impossible.
Bro, I hate to break it to you, but she's not making you the pasta, and that's if you want to even call whatever the hell that was pasta.
Stop it with the lies. Jill tells me she makes my mini ABCs and 1, 2, 3s with love and passion.
She's the one lying to you, you idiot.
She even makes me mini spaghetti rings and meatballs. It's her own family recipe.
You literally just named off another Chef Boyardee flavor, bro. You're lost, man.
Yeah, your wife is a liar.
And lazy for making you a can of cheap pasta.
Ah, man, I think you guys are right. I was even thinking to myself that the letters and numbers in my pasta are way too perfectly shaped.
Hold up a second there, Donnie. Are you really calling Chef Boyardee cheap pasta?
Yes, it's not even real pasta to begin with.
But it tastes pretty good though, and there's some amazing flavors the chef cooked up in the can for us.
Yeah, there might just be some decent cans of Chef out there, but what's that compared to my platter of manicotti with stuffed cheese?
Oh my God, that looks and sounds so good.
See what I mean?
Well, obviously it's better, but I think we should make a Chef Boyardee tier list since we're talking about pasta.
No.
Yes.
I guess I'm gonna have to confront Jill about what she's been doing then.
How about we don't talk about Chef Boyardee and talk about the real stuff and rank the actual top-tier pasta dishes instead?
That does sound nice too, but we better do a Chef Boyardee tier list after.
Whatever.
Before we start it, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that tier list along with the rest of our videos.
Oh, and by the way, I gotta give credit to our channel member, Money Dynamic Matanya, for the brilliant idea. Great minds think alike. So shout out to you, Money Dynamic Matanya, you filthy animal.
All right, so let's start off this pasta tier list with lasagna. And keep in mind that after we rank all this pasta, we're gonna do a bracket-style tournament to crown the king of all pastas.
So, is this Chef Boyardee style lasagna?
Hell no! We're talking about real lasagna, you skinwalker.
Oh, lasagna isn't that bad, it's just that it has too much tomato sauce.
I honestly think there's a perfect amount of marinara sauce. That's kind of the whole point with it.
The cheesy, gooey goodness of it is just perfect. Slap on some tapatio or cholula on it, and you got yourself a filling dinner.
Obviously a god tier, no question about that, but with Melania's recipe, she actually substitutes the ground beef with maple sausage, and it's tremendous.
Damn, I gotta tell Michelle to do that next time she makes lasagna. But next up is a classic.
Oh yes, fettuccine Alfredo. It's extra creamy, just the way my little Biden tongue likes it.
Dude, Joey, why the hell do you have to say it like that?
I'm just explaining the texture.
And I thought I was the zesty nigga here.
At least you're self-aware.
Well, I like chicken and shrimp in my Alfredo. Now, is that better?
That's a fire combination. It goes crazy, especially at Olive Garden.
It may be delicious, but keeping it simple without that is the way to go.
The taste of that freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano and grounded black pepper never gets old.
Another god tier with this Alfredo dish. And next up is pasta carbonara.
Carbonara is made with guanciale, which is an Italian cured meat prepared from the cheeks of a pig.
Why did you sound Mexican saying all that?
What kind of cheeks are we talking about?
Ooh, I know. Obama's cheeks?
Hell no, nigga.
It comes from the face cheek, not the butt cheek, you weirdos.
Either cheek. This pasta still would be just as good.
I'm not really big on carbonara. It's a little too plain for my liking.
Some pastas are just better made and prepared like that, and this one shows it.
It's not the best pasta I've ever had in my life, but it's certainly a good one, so good tier with carbonara.
Ravioli, give me the formuoli.
Remember, ravioli, give me the formuoli.
Ah, yeah, I remember that one episode from SpongeBob. What a classic.
Ravioli is so damn good, bro. Like, it's not even funny how good this is.
But is it as good as becoming our channel member?
Honestly, it's pretty close, but no.
When you become our channel member, we'll make your video ideas come to reality just like this one.
We'll also shout you out at the end of every video, and you get these awesome money badges and emotes.
So stop what you're doing and press the first link in the description to become our tremendous channel member.
Well, back to ravioli. My favorite version of it is when it's toasted and you dip it in that marinara sauce. I think I'm about a cream just thinking about it.
What the fuck?
Oh crap, did I just say that out loud?
Yeah, you just did, partner.
Don't worry, Barry. I think I would ink too. No Squidward.
Okay, shut up, you freaks.
It ain't my fault that ravioli is just that good, bro.
Whether if it's baked ravioli or the regular kind, I think it's a god tier, partners.
You got that right, since you can customize the ravioli to your liking with either cheese or meat inside.
Meat is my go-to choice.
Same here, bro.
Yeah, we already know, but next up is macaroni and cheese.
Eating mac and cheese always reminds me of my childhood back at my dad's farm.
It's a very nostalgic dish and is super easy to make. I like bacon in mine and extra cheese.
Whether you make it from the box or prepare it Gordon Ramsay style, it's going to always be an instant hit. So this is going in the goated tier.
An instant hit just like my pasta machine I invented and brought to my home in Monticello.
Oh great, a dead person joined our VC.
Hey, Thomas, long time no see.
Hey Joe and everyone else, what's up?
Howdy, Thomas. I was just thinking about you because I remembered you loved macaroni and cheese.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that there's actually a bit of history with you and pasta.
Here's a schematic of my pasta machine from way back in the day in 1787. Isn't it beautiful?
Looks like crap and mega crap. How did you even come up with that?
Well, funny story there. I actually got inspired from...
Wrong!
Jeez,
There
man.
is no direct evidence that you invented and created that pasta machine yourself. You're speaking lies, Thomas the Choo-Choo Train.
Bro, I haven't even explained myself, and I'm no train.
Stop being rude, Donnie. He's a president just like us.
Yes, somehow, and somehow older than you.
Donald, just let the man explain.
Yeah, I'm a curious George, no monkey.
So basically, George Washington had been time traveling, as he always does, and Bro asked me if I wanted to become a millionaire. So I said yes, then he handed me this schematic and said, do your thing 21,
Bruh.
and I didn't understand what that meant. Both his slang and schematic, and the rest was history.
Nice going, Thomas.
So I made mac and cheese and pasta popular in the United States in the late 1700s and early 1800s.
Oh wow, what a sham and disgrace. You're not a true inventor like Steve Jobs.
So you just stole somebody else's pasta schematic and took the credit for it?
I didn't necessarily steal it since it was given to me.
Oh, you're right.
There's a difference, you know.
That's kind of hard, though. Thomas introduced pasta to the U.S., which we have him to thank.
Why thank you, Barack?
Like I said, there is zero evidence that Thomas Jefferson played a role in the popularization of pasta in the States. Do your research on Google, people.
Ow!
Ow!
Owie!
Ow! What the hell was that, Donnie?
Oh, my bad. My microphone level just bugged out right there. But as I was saying, use Google and Chat GBT to find the real news about Thomas Jefferson and pasta.
Chat, GBT and Google are liars since that's the story. I even had a recipe for macaroni in my notes which included a mix of Parmesan cheese and butter.
What a lame and bland recipe. I would spit on it.
Hey! Not cool, man. It was the 1700s. What else could have I used?
He has a point, Donnie. But let's move on to baked ziti.
Just by simply looking at this picture, my mouth is watering.
Chill out, Obama. Jeez.
Oh man, this tastes delicious. Too bad the congressmen of that day didn't enjoy pasta. What tweakers they were.
I don't really like the type of tube-shaped pasta this one has. It makes me feel like I'm eating hollow bullet shells.
Bro, I think it has a kind of swag and steez with the look of the pasta.
It's a vibe for sure, bro. This dish is typically made with ricotta cheese, mozzarella, and...
Parmesan cheese! Yes! The rich and creamy texture is comforting and god tier!
Oh, shut up, Thomas. This is not God tier.
Yes, it is, man. Stand on business, bro.
I mean, it's good, but I think we should place it in the goated tier since lasagna and Alfredo is definitely better than this.
I mean, I guess so.
Okay, next up is...
What the fuck was that?
No way, this nigga just shit himself again.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, man!
Get out of here, Kool-Aid man.
Hey, I think I just pooped my diaper. Dag nabbit. Ugh.
Ew, bro. Why do you wear diapers?
Because I hold that question. Here you go. I'm going to have Jill change my diaper. It's slipping down my back. BRB.
Jesus. That old man needs to get his ass checked.
What did my poor ears just have the displeasure of hearing?
Bro sounded like Godzilla giving birth.
It's just a normal thing around these parks, but let's continue on.
Gnocchi is the next pasta, and this is a very interesting type of dish because they look like mini potatoes or mini dumplings.
The reason why it looks like that is because it's made from potatoes. The taste and texture is very soft and chewy.
This is a high-class pasta dish if it's made right, or else it would just taste like Sleepy Joe's droppings.
Yeah, I don't want to even imagine that, man.
I'm gonna leave this in the the goated tier, only because it's really hard to get right and it'll taste different at every restaurant you go to.
Moving on, we have pesto pasta, which looks really gross.
Hello? Hello? Guys!
Now, what do you want, Diaper Joe?
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with my bladder.
You should go to the doctor's, Joey.
Yeah, what comes out of you ain't normal, dog.
I don't want to even know what your poop looks like.
It kind of looks like that green pasta that's on the screen right now. There's red and green chunks in there.
Now you've just ruined this brilliant pasta for me.
This pasta was already doomed from the start. I tried to enjoy eating this, but it's a nightmare.
You can eat this pasta in many ways, either with penne noodles, spaghetti noodles, or even linguini.
It has a very terrible basil and herbal taste that just lingers in your mouth. The aftertaste is just not it, partner.
Honestly, I think this is the weakest pasta out of the selection we have, so it should go in the mid-tier.
Moving on is a classic, tomato basil penne pasta.
If you're a big fan of tomato sauce and that herby taste, then yeah, it's for you.
I don't like it because they put leaves in it. What do they think I am, a monkey?
This pasta is quite good. I don't know why you guys are tripping. It offers a delightful blend of savoury, tangy and herbaceous flavours that make your taste buds tingle.
That's exactly what I'm saying. The combination of the tender pasta and the robust tomato basil sauce creates a harmonious balance of textures and taste, making it a satisfying and comforting meal.
Now, since when did bro turn into Gordon Ramsay? This pasta is nothing how you describe.
Wrong.
Go back to eating the whole pantry, little bro.
Blah, blah, blah. Shut up.
I think it doesn't taste bad at the end of the day, so it should go in the good tier.
That's fair enough, George.
Oh, whatever. Now you all better not say anything bad about my manicotti.
This is the one that's stuffed with cheese, right?
Yeah, it can be either cheese or meat, depending on your preference.
My personal manicotti recipe includes some of my mammoth cheese, ricotta cheese, and fresh grounded pepper.
Mammoth cheese? Like Manny the Mammoth from Ice Age?
Damn, I missed that movie.
No, I'm talking about the humongous block of cheese I was gifted from John Leland.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that piece of useless president history.
Hey, I'm not useless, man.
How the heck did that cheese even get to the White House?
Did the cheese wheel roll itself all the way to you, Thomas?
No. Funny thing is that John himself actually personally escorted the cheese on a 3-week journey via sleigh, barge, and wagon here in Washington, D.C., all the way from Massachusetts.
As outlandish as the story sounds, that's all true and actually happened.
How long did that huge wheel of cheese even last?
Well, it lasted over 2 years until it putrefied. And we just threw it in the river.
2 years? How did it last that long?
Probably because it was over 1,200 pounds and took 900 cows to make.
What a waste of precious cows.
I can see why you used that mammoth cheese for your manicotti recipe then. I think we should put it in the goated tier.
If you want to learn more about my mammoth cheese, I'll leave a video in the description of the full history behind it.
Moving on, we got linguini, which is similar to spaghetti, but wider.
Linguini, as in the chef from Ratatouille?
Oh yeah, his name was Alfredo Linguine, which is obviously a nod to the pasta dishes.
It's quite funny, actually.
I do like myself some spaghetti, but not in the form of linguine.
This dish is pretty flavorful, so that's why it's pretty plain and doesn't come with much.
Linguine is commonly served with seafood such as shrimp or clams and vegetables. It makes for a very filling dinner.
I think it's pretty good, but nothing too extraordinary or something to go out of your way to eat.
Linguine is going in the good tier, and next up is bolognese pasta.
This pasta has a rich and hearty meat sauce with deliciously seasoned ground beef and perfectly cooked tagliatelle pasta noodles.
It's definitely a meat lover's pasta for sure, so I'm all for this one.
Obviously you are, Obunga.
Shut up.
But if you think this is top tier like lasagna, then you have an issue.
I don't like the way the noodles look, and they're hard to eat. I almost choked and died eating this pasta since the noodles were way too long and it got stuck in my Biden throat.
Biden what? Why do you gotta say it like that, man?
Yeah, you get used to it hanging around him, but we should put bolognese pasta in the good tier, since all the times I've had it, it never tasted bad.
That's true, and kind of same with the iconic and classic spaghetti and meatballs.
This is a brilliant Italian dish that never gets old to eat. You can never go wrong with a fantastic, tremendous bowl of spaghetti and meatballs.
Are we talking about spicy meatballs? Because if so, then I think I'm gonna poop again.
We haven't even mentioned spicy meatballs, but now come to think of it, that would be superb combination with spaghetti.
Somebody touching my spaghetti!
Somebody touching my spaghetti. Haha! That meme came and went so fast, like Joey's thought process.
Hey, I don't even know what that means.
Well, fellas, spaghetti and meatballs are going in the God tier for obvious reasons, and that's the entire pasta tier list.
Now we're going to have a pasta tournament to crown the king of all pastas, and we're removing pesto since it's trash.
Starting the tournament off, we have lasagna versus spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh crud, that's a hard choice right there. I think we should choose, Dagnabbit, I don't know what to choose.
I think lasagna should be the winner here because it's more versatile than spaghetti.
Yes, lasagna's the winner, and now it's fettuccine alfredo against linguine.
Obviously, Alfredo is the winner here. It's not even a competition.
Moving down is baked ziti and spaghetti carbonara.
Both are good in their own rights, but that baked ziti hits the spot, partner.
Now onto the right side, it's gnocchi against bolognese.
Gnocchi, obviously.
Agreed. And next is manicotti versus mac and cheese, which is a pretty difficult decision.
That is a tough one because when someone makes manicotti the right way, it's amazing, but some people can easily mess it up.
With mac and cheese, it's really hard to mess it up since it's very simple and straightforward, so I think mac and cheese should be the winner.
Yeah, mac and cheese feels more at home than anything, but next up is ravioli against tomato basil penne pasta.
Ravioli's the easy winner right here, guys. Like, come on. Especially if it's baked ravioli, it's just wraps after that.
You got that damn right, Thomas. I can eat 2 plates of those hoes without it getting old.
Back to the left side, we got lasagna against Alfredo.
My brain is hurting with this one because both are so delicious.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a tough choice, but I think lasagna truly takes the cake right here because it gives more of a fancy, elegant vibe.
All right, moving back to the right side, it's gnocchi versus mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is better because it's mac and cheese.
Bro has a point, not gonna lie.
Back to the left side, it's lasagna against baked ziti.
Lasagna is the only right answer. You get more bang for your buck with lasagna.
Now what about mac and cheese or ravioli?
Oh man, I like both of these in Chef Boyardee form. I don't know, guys.
This is getting harder and harder to decide. I think I'm gonna have to go with mac and cheese, partners, but I don't know.
If I could, I would bring both. But yeah, mac and cheese is a classic, and finally is lasagna against mac and cheese.
I think this is an easy choice. Don't be dumb now.
Well, I was the one who made macaroni popular, so I personally think that should be the winner.
As I said, there is no evidence showing you did that, you fraud.
Hey, I'm not a fraud, bro.
I'm gonna agree with Thomas. Mac and cheese is better.
As much as I rock with mac and cheese, lasagna is more presentable and tasteful, so lasagna is the winner.
And there it is. Crowning the king of all pastas is lasagna.
And now it's time for member shout-outs. Shout out to Jeff Keys, Arnold Torres, Mr. Troll, Naruto Kid 23, Matthew Williams, Sculler Death 780, Joshua Jackson, Ronald Macias, Money Dynamic Matanya, Hamster World Barbecue, Dion Bowley, Yahav the Bowling Smasher, Tech Destroyer Cross, Latura Coleman, Rugrats Fan 08, Combo Brent 101, Cosmic Ferret. I think everything is slightly whack. Miniminter 17, Donald the Big Mac Crusader, A Normal Green Slime, Jacob Randall, Prince Glenmore and Infinite, Ray the Awesome Dude, Andrew Jones, Blake Day Wombat, Kyler Malin, Donald Trump, and Gabe Dudas. 2 for becoming our tremendous channel members.
More shout outs to Alpha Diamond, Brown Sugar, Albert Muher, Nostalgia Network, Riz Escape, Landscaping Service, The Homelander, Beardozer, Will Zoller, The Mexi-M, Fox Ate My Dinner, Makoto 13, Christy Hawes, and Joe Biden is Stinky, Trump 24 for being our remarkable channel members.
Even more shout outs to Jolty in 1864, Johnny Snake Shoulders, Antonio Aponte, your average Dragon Ball Z fan, Camden, Maximilian Plays, Arrepentidos y Convertidos, Zarka, Hunter Thompson, The Moy Mechanic, Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker, Skulkin Archangel 98 for being our miraculous channel members.
And finally, shout-outs to Quickscope Cooper, Animations Guy, Winter SRF, Smelly Boomer, Brandon Ayala, Ampersandler, Omnilude, Joe V, 1998, Basilisk, Dominic Camise, Dragon Ball D, Presidents, Discord Chats, V Ricochet, Mevans 2001, Fabian Moans, Jordan Arness, The Gilder, 7111, Media Fan 50, Spectre, and Alex Ovando for supporting us further by being our magnificent channel members. Have a splendid day, everyone.